In February of this year, I went to Australia without realizing how much God would transform my life. I went to do my DTS, a discipleship training school with YOM. 3 months of learning, of getting to know God more, and also discovering who I am in Him. Months of discovering more about the Father heart of God, Lordship of Jesus, purpose and missions. And in all of this, God began to awaken something in me, worship. And I learned that our first call is not to do something for God, but actually to have a relationship and to live in communion with the Creator. And after those 3 months, I was sent to Japan. And it's a place where speaking about God's love requires a lot of creativity and also sensitivity. We evangelized in the streets, we went to orphanage and nursing homes, and we also worked with children with disabilities. And I saw God transforming lives and moving in places that was so unexpected. And for the first time, I met people that had never heard the name Jesus Christ. Have you ever thought that evangelism comes from a lack in worship in the nations? Looking at the world today, we can see how many have directed their worship towards other things than God. That reminds me of Paul in Athens. He found a city full of idols and an altar written to the unknown God. People were worshiping God without knowing who He really was. And there, Paul saw an opportunity to make God known. And this story made me reflect in what God wants to do through my life. And it was in this calling that God led me to the next step, to do School of Worship in Haugaland, Norway. 3 months of theoretical learning, diving into God's heart and worship practices, followed by 2 months of practical experience, going to other nations to worship God in spirit and truth, and also to help others to find the one God that is worthy of praise, just as Paul did in Athens. I still don't have all the resources to go, but I believe when God calls, He also provides, often through people willing to be part of what He's doing in the world. And I want to invite you to be part of this mission with me, whether through prayer, sharing this video, and also contributing financially. Every seed planted is part of what God is building among the nations through worship. And maybe He's also calling you to be part of it. God bless you so much, and I count with you. Then Jesus said to His disciples, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into His harvest field."